she found a love letter inside her late husband's book. It was sealed, never sent. Written 3 years into their marriage. It was not addressed to her. She almost didn't read it. She read it. Diana had been married to Adam for 11 years. He passed away 18 months ago. Suddenly, a heart attack at 51. No warning, no goodbye. They had built a quiet life together. A house with too many books. A garden he tended more carefully than anything else. 2 grown children who called every Sunday. Diana had thought she knew her husband completely. The way people who have lived alongside someone for over a decade believe they know them. She was clearing out his study on a gray Saturday morning when she found it. It was tucked inside a copy of a novel she had never seen him read. Spine uncracked, pages pristine. The envelope was sealed. On the front, in Adam's handwriting, a woman's name she didn't recognize. No address, no stamp, just a name. Diana sat down on the floor of his study, surrounded by boxes, and held it for a long time. Then she opened it. The letter was 2 pages long. Adam wrote about a woman he had loved before Diana, deeply, completely. The kind of love that doesn't fully leave a person. They had ended badly. She had moved away. He had met Diana a year later and built a life with her instead. 3 years into their marriage, out of nowhere, this woman had found him. She had written to him first. She wanted to know if there was still something there. Adam had written back. This letter was his reply. In it, he wrote about the past, what it had been, what it had meant. And then he wrote about why he wasn't going to send it. Because he had read her letter, sat with it for 3 days, and realized something. He didn't want to go back. He wanted to stay. Not out of obligation, not out of habit, but because the life he had built with Diana, the books, the garden, the Sunday phone calls, was the life he actually chose, every single day. The letter ended with one line. I'm keeping this because I want to remember the moment I knew for certain. I hope you find what you're looking for. I already have. Diana read it twice. Then she folded it carefully and put it back in the envelope. She sat in his study for a long time. She thought about the garden, about the way he used to bring her coffee without being asked, about the Sunday calls with their children, how he always laughed loudest. She had spent 18 months grieving a man she thought she knew. She was only now beginning to understand how well she had actually known him, and how much she had been loved, in a way that was chosen, not just inherited. Before I tell you what Diana did with that letter, and what she said to her children, if you're new here, this is where stories like this live. Love, loss, and the things we only discover when it's too late to say anything. Hit subscribe so you never miss one. Now, back to Diana. What Diana felt wasn't jealousy. It wasn't anger. It was something harder to name. A kind of aching gratitude mixed with grief. Because the letter answered questions she had never known to ask. It told her that her marriage had been real, in a way she hadn't needed to question, but now had proof of. And it told her something else, that the man she had lost had carried something private and resolved it quietly and chosen her completely, without her ever knowing she was being chosen. She would never be able to tell him that she found it. She would never be able to say, "I understand. I know. Thank you." Diana didn't tell her children. She didn't show anyone. She took the letter out to the garden, his garden, on a Sunday morning. She read it one more time. Then she burned it. Not out of anger, not to erase it, but because it had already done what it needed to do. She understood him better now. And some things, she decided, are meant only for the person who finds them. That evening, her daughter called. The usual Sunday call. Diana listened to her talk about her week. Small things, ordinary things. And at the end, her daughter said, "Mom, do you ever wonder if Dad was happy? Really happy?" Diana looked out at the garden, at the roses he had planted the year they moved in, still blooming every spring without him. "Yes," she said. "I think he was." And she meant it more than she ever had before. She just couldn't explain why. And she never would. Adam wrote that letter to remember the moment he knew for certain. He never sent it. He never needed to. It was enough just to know. Diana found it 18 months too late to say anything. And perhaps that's the hardest part. Not the secret, not the other name, but the love that was there the whole time, quietly, completely, waiting to be discovered by the wrong hands at the wrong time. Would you have wanted to find that letter? Or would not knowing have been kinder? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. The next story drops in 5 days. Someone filed an anonymous report against her at work. She lost the promotion she had spent 2 years building toward. Her reputation was questioned. Her job was almost gone. She spent weeks quietly investigating, tracking every detail, every conversation, every person who could have known. And every single clue led back to the same person, her closest friend. But when she finally confronted her, the reason behind it was something nobody in that room was prepared for, including her. This one is going to make you question everything you think you know about loyalty. If you're new here, hit subscribe. New stories every Wednesday and Friday. The drama you can't look away from.